PM Now. Project professionals in Australia. Join the project management discussion.
Welcome to PM Now, our first broadcast from the offices of Foresight here in Brisbane. And I've got the Managing Director with me, Mike Manley. How you going?
Mate, I'm good. And I hope you are too, are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you nervous about the first show?
Yeah, well, no, I'm very excited. As you know, every journey begins with one step. Today we're taking our first step, so it's all positive from here on in, mate.
Well, tell me about the first show. What have I got to look forward to?
There's so many knowledgeable people at the moment putting their hands up to come in and talk to us. But the first show, we're starting off with one of your favourite series, which is The Unattainable Tender. Our first guest, Gary Brown. He's our Clive Palmer lookalike.
Cruel, but true.
Yes. I suppose to best describe my relationship with Gary is the Kama Sutra of consulting, I call it. You know, he's worked under me, I've worked beside him, and he's worked over the top of us. So he's a good guy. He spends a lot of time out there in the industry. He supports trying to get people to their best capacity. He
strikes me as a people person. I had a bit of a word to him before he's coming on the show, and he strikes me as a communicator.
He is, and he works in a lot of programs. He's on the Indigenous Affairs Roundtable Committee down in New South Wales, and he's also in a mentoring program where he mentors engineers in the water industry.
Well, see, now I might have fallen under his spell because, like when I met him, I felt like I'd known him for quite a while. He might have been trying to set me up for a tender.
It could be. Could be.
You never know. And our second guest, who's the second guest?
Our second guest, Dion. He's a project manager working in the construction industry. He's got a project management company down there at the Gold Coast, and he's got a list of tenders the length of your arm, and he works at 100 miles an hour.
I suppose we should launch this first show. You got a bottle of champagne to crack over the bow or anything?
I think it's something we got to celebrate. You know, I think at the moment, Jamie, we're standing on the side of a cliff. We've got the hang glider over our head, about to take our first step off the cliff. And you know, the listeners out there, the people in the group, can either support us and we'll get that uplift draft that we need, and we'll be soaring away, or you know, we'll be down the bottom of the cliff.
Did you have to choose that analogy? It's like, I don't want to hear that one where they're not supporting us. I don't want to be standing on the side of a cliff with a hang glider. Can't we be like climbing some golden stairs towards, I don't know, something other than a hang glider with no wind?
Mate, I'm sure by the response that we've got so far, we'll be out there soaring away for the next few years.
That's right. And if you like it, communicate with us. If you don't like it, communicate with us, but share the knowledge. Let's get started, eh?
Good idea.
Did you know Foresight is one of the most respected project control service providers in the country? They provide expertise in areas such as planning and scheduling, cost control, resource planning and contract claims. If your project needs people, give Foresight a call on 07 3201 1600.